What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Crust. We are continuing where we left off in the last one. It's been a day between episodes, but yeah. I think we're nicely going towards this. Like, yeah, we're at like 1,600 modular frames now. So we only need another, well, less than 1,000. So that's a good thing. We need to make some money though. Let's see if there's any good contracts kicking around just to start off the day with. Well, actually, one thing I need to do though is I just need to make sure that the drones are not taking anything out. They can deposit them, but not take them. Just because I don't want them coming into here, which this drone just moved stuff. So, yeah, no, I don't want them going over there as of yet. So, I want a nice little stockpile of them. So yeah, we'll do that. Need them against some medication though, just so then we've got some. So yeah, I've turned off the being able to take out. Obviously we'll switch that eventually once we get some things going upstairs. It looks like this is nicely chugging along as well. It's got a few nano tubes in it. Obviously this just needs to continue. Keep that going a little bit as well. How are we doing for... It looks like we're getting a little bit of a backlog of titanium oxide, which is good. It's good that we've got a little bit, which means these guys shouldn't run out anytime soon. Keep these guys going for a little bit longer. This seems to be filling up reasonably quickly, which means we can probably start selling some eventually, which is a good thing. But it looks like the plates are starting to back up here now as well, which is also another good thing. Which means as soon as this guy starts to fill up, we're good. What I might do is I might just put another big container here for them as well, just so then we've got a pile of large plates sitting there. Might be a good idea. Right, let's have a look for some contracts which we can do. I would love to do this one, but I don't have enough steel for you, so unfortunately that's a no from me. Nanotubes, no. I could do that one. That one's fairly straightforward. Like 5 of them gives us a little bit of money. Sure, why not? Just because that one's an easy one, we may as well. Right, let's see what else we can do. In contracts, I'm not sure how much fuel we have. Let's have a look. But 300. The only thing is though, this guy's not really offering a great price for it. We can get sell a lot more for more. So unfortunately, no, you're not really a good price. Like that one there's a good price, but it goes to the moon. We can't send it there as of yet. We only have one expedition center, unfortunately. I'd love to do one of these guys, but we do have the materials. I could do this one. Give us a nice chunk of change, but I don't really want to sell the aluminium as of yet, just because of it was aluminium, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't really want to sell it because more than likely what's probably going to happen is we're probably going to have to use that for like the next stage, and I don't really want to send stuff what we need or might potentially need. Like fuel and stuff like that, yeah, that can go. That's going to the moon, so no. Nothing really in there. If we have to, we can always sit on stuff for a little bit. Okay, you're going to the moon. I would love to send you, but unfortunately, you're on the moon. 800. Could do this one. Good chunk of change within 5 days. Right, I'll come back to you. Actually, you've got... I think I've only just got over 200, so yeah, these ones are too much, but... right, I'll remember your name, because I'm going to come back. That would be an okay one to do, actually. Just because we can do that, it also gives us a little bit of extra science. Sure, I'll do that one. As well. Just because it's fairly straightforward, and I can do it. $300, yeah, I don't have 300 though. I've got like 200 and something. That would be an easy one to do for 90 credits. I've got plenty of them, but sure, we'll do that one as well. Just because that one's fairly low resources, we're getting quite a bit of money from it, so we'll do that. Got another contract which you want. Somebody wants a little bit more than that, but better prices. That would be another good one, but I've already sold some. To the moon, though. These guys have not really got many good contracts for us. Mr. Musk. I would if I had that. I don't. Right, okay, so I guess we're going back to you. And I think I'm going to take this contract. Got to do that within 5 days. We can do it. Obviously, I'm going to load up the landing pad here for a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, I'm going to have to spend one more. That's one to send 3. Right, there we go. That's all my contracts good to go. We should have these guys going full whack. Cool. Just let them do the thing. Obviously, all my landing pads are taken up, but that's fine. How's oxygen doing? Fine. That's doing fine. Power looks like it's doing fine, actually. We're on our way to filling up. Not really having much power issues overnight either, so right, I'll let the drones do that. Looks like these guys are starting to back up a little bit now as well, which is very, very nice. Means these roller mills are doing the jobs. Not backing up here though. Just thinking, is it maybe it's worth upgrading you? You can do that a little bit quicker. You got one contract completed. Making some money. I think one of the next ones landed. Yeah, for the fuel. There you go, there's another fuel one gone. Looks like they're slowly filling up these guys. How many? Okay, I've got 13 days on you. Three days on you. 13 days on you. So really I need to focus on the fuel. But to be honest with you, we're flying through these contracts. These guys are already taken off, and I don't think there's any more coming in. Oh yeah, there is. One more. There's another contract completed. They're the last of the fuel, I think. So yeah, we're down to the fuel, which we've got 3 days to complete it in. We've got enough cash to keep us going. There you go, there's that 3 gone. Just need the 275s, and then that is that done. Let's bring in 1. Looks like we've made 8 in the last little bit as well. So yeah, we are creating some, but obviously not a huge amount of them. Yeah, I think this contract's going to get done within the 2-day period we have left. Because that one's done. We just need to fill up 1 more. These guys are bringing like 15 each, so that should really rocket this up really rapidly. There's another 15. There's another 15. And that guy will have the last. Yep. That guy's delivering the last of them. There we go. Contract completed. That was pretty straightforward. There's another contract completed. Oh wow, we're already up to like 103 already. I thought I just sold pretty much a lot of it, but yeah, that's a bit of cash in the bank as well. Which is not bad. Obviously, I would like more, but I think right now, I think what we'll do is let's have a look at the market and let's have a look at these guys. Looks like it dropped there, so it started up really high and it's dropped. Still quite high though. How many more do we need? So like if we do 350 more, so let me just do the quick math on this. So we need 2,450 we need. Let's minus what we've currently got, which is 1,608. So we only need 8,000. So, well, 8,042, but I think we just delivered a couple more, so more than likely. So about 2 to 3 more loads, really. That's so if we do 300 each, so 150 each, which is 300, which means I would need 3 loads, 3 loads more or less. And none of them are going over here either, so what we do make eventually will build this. Right, I think what we'll do then is we'll do... I really want the price to drop. Like right now it's the highest it's been since here, so I want that price to drop just a little bit. Just a tiny bit, please. If it does, then we'll jump straight in on it. I think we're almost a quarter of the way through the time as well. So, next thing we need is these guys, nanotubes. So, looks like this guy's producing nanotubes quite rapidly. It looks like this is getting filled with carbon as well. It's got no silicon. How's silicon production down here going? Yeah, actually reasonably well. Right, let's activate you. Get some more silicon up here. I think these actually have reset actually since the last save. I mean these have saved. Yeah, these guys have unsaved look as well. So looks like they don't quite save in between times. Looks like all of it's coming this way right now. These guys are barely using it. But yeah, I'm doing good there. I've also changed a couple of settings as well in the game. Sorry, give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, it seems like I've changed some settings in the game just to make the game look a little bit better, hopefully. Yeah, looks like we're down on slag up over here, so we may need some more slag. From where, though? I have no idea. How is this guy doing? To be honest with you, you're processing that quite rapidly. You're good, you're good, you're good. I think all these guys are like on level 1 now, aren't they? No, apart from this one. Fine. But looks like slag is backing up a little bit. Yeah. Looks like there it's fine. No, it's not. I'm thinking we need to do you up 1. Dump it out there faster. And this section needs upgrading. We got the cash to do it, so why not do it? You can get upgraded. This guy's starting to back up with slag. Just a little bit, not much, but every little helps. I think that'll help. Is that going down now? So the 132, it seems to be hovering around it. It doesn't seem, but 132 to 130. How's everything down here going? Both of these guys are up and running. Producing us stuff, which is good. That seems to be running fine. Everything over here working fine, yeah. I really want this stuff to get up there a little bit quicker, but it doesn't seem to be backing up like down here or anything. So that's a good thing that they're just slowly coming up back up. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to upgrade that to hopefully then kick it through a little bit quicker. You can see it's more spread out, maybe. Right, I don't really want to lose all of my silicon. How far's it gone? Right, I think that'll be enough for now. We'll just send it in waves as we need it. Looks like this is doing a very much of a full-on loop at the moment. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do that. Just to stop it from coming up and going in circles over and over and over again. They really need to tidy up all this stuff down here, I swear. Right, how's the slagging this going? Yeah, it's dropping. Okay, cool. So I think that sped that up a little bit. Cool. Which means this here should be getting no more slag. Seem to be dumping in these as quick as we possibly can at the moment. Alright. They seem to be functioning okay for the moment. Right, let's have a look. See if prices have dropped. Yep, they've continuously trended up. So we'll sit and wait for a little bit longer. Obviously we need to buy them, but yeah. There you go. It looks like these guys are slowly now starting to fill up down here. Urgent contracts. Going to Earth. I'm going to accept that just because of the credits. That's a lot of credits for 50 of those, so sure, why not? We'll do it. Send resources, microtrips, go. All 50. Send it. Even with this here tacked up to full, not really doing much, so I'm just going to put that back down to normal. These guys should actually start coming down here and grabbing the microchips, which is good. What are you hauling? Oh, 2 frames. See, we made 2 frames. Looks like this guy's broken down. I've got a few drones kicking around. I have no idea what I've got them mining currently though. I think up here actually. Yeah. You can mine that for me. Oh, there's the edge of the map right there as well. Yeah, they can haul that, I guess, for a little while. See more stuff here though. Oh yeah, it's already marked. Right. Got 9 days to haul it. I don't think it's going to take that long to haul them. Yeah, it's done. We did that like what, in like a couple of days? If that. Oh, these hauling drones are excellent now. We're also, are we doing research for yeah, the extended trade license? Okay, cool. I got contract completed. I get a nice 240k put into our bank accounts, which should then help fund these a little bit more, which is a good thing. I'm trying to keep on top of everything. We also need, actually, one thing we could probably keep on checking the market for as well is nanotubes. We're going to need some of these. We're going to need a good 1,000 of them, and price, once if they see the price dip like that again, we're going to have to buy them. Even if it's just buying them now, at least then we've got them. We're going to need them anyway, so we're going to need them for the next next shipment. We're going to use one of these to ship those. It looks like this one's just doing modular frames, modular terminals, and carbon fiber. Oh, we are actually producing those a little bit. Not bad. If I can reduce it down as much as I can, it'll be best. I want this built as well, but not urgent. I think it's got power to it as well, hasn't it? No, it doesn't. I thought it did somehow. No, I haven't even put power to it yet. I need to run power to it, but yeah, I'm not going to do that, not yet anyway. I think like the next thing to do is probably maybe come down here and actually build this room here, I think. I want to get this upgraded more as well, so I want to build a room here. But obviously I'll need to we'll need to get where are they? Yeah, we need to get our smart concrete up a bit. So maybe shutting down one of these factories might be a great idea by that point. Looks like we are slowly starting to rebuild stock. Apparently this guy's not getting a lot of this currently. These guys are all going full whack. Belts are starting to get a little bit busy. Looks like these guys are going down to work. Let me just see. Can I... You're hungry. You're hungry. Oh shit. Do they have enough food? They've got food. Like, you guys have got food. Why are you not eating? You better not chuff and die. Like, you have got food. And I know you can get it, so... Right, really, you need to be doing botany work, really, don't you? Okay, don't do any engineering stuff. Be an operator, be a botanist, pharmacist, medic, therapist, cook and bartender. You're not. Are your traits good at cooking? Yeah, you're a good cook, so we do that. You're also a botanist. Your skills really rely on botany. So don't be an engineer. Be a pharmacist, be a medic, be a therapist. How's your cooking skills? Pretty lackluster, so yeah, don't do that. Rest of them are engineers. Okay, he's not hungry, which is good. I don't know why those guys were hungry. Right, there you go. I've sorted those guys out a little bit. Right, I guess what we'll do then is I'll turn you on. It's just both got stuff there what you just need to do, and it looks like these guys are breaking down. We need some titanium plates. More than likely means I don't have any sitting out over here anymore. I don't. There you go. That should be enough to fix them. Is anything backing up in these guys? No. 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 Right, let's check markets. Oh, the price has gone up dramatically. What about you? Price has come down. Right, okay. I think what we'll do is... That's 100. What happens if I get a big pod, a large pod? Because I know how much I'm going to need. That is that amount. Sure, let's do it. There we go. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to pop them over here for now. Toggle that off. I think this is toggled as on. Yeah. I'll turn that on now as well. Should be fine. 300 of those guys over here for the time being. Need steel to come and fix you. You're going to do the steel. Are you also going to fix it? Yes, you are. Good lads. Do I have enough plates kicking her out? Yeah, I do. That should be all of these guys. Good to go. Plenty of food still. Kitchen's not really doing much. I think this just got harvested or it doesn't have enough slag in it. I can't really shut down this production though right now. I need production down here to continue. We can continue to do this. If I could, what I would do is I would shut these down for a little bit. But really right now I need slag. I also need these guys up and running really. Okay, we're back up into the 200s on that. That's not so bad. How's these guys doing for... Carbon fiber is actually okay in them. So, let them do the things right. Is there anything else we need to sort out? Maybe he's getting some more titanium in. Like, how much is in this mine? Quite a lot. Okay, so what I could do is I could upgrade this to tier 2. Do it. This should then produce more. Which this should be able to handle, I think. Do we have another titanium mine? Aluminium. Titanium, but there's not really that much left in it, so I think we're just going to leave that one where it is. Do I have any more, like, titanium mines anywhere nearby? I say nearby. There's one there. There. What I might do is... I'm gonna go straight back like that. Build that over. Dig that out. I'm gonna get more titanium coming in. Just because we need it right now. I feel like I need more, so we need more. Let's do more. I need to really start up component production again as well, to be honest as well. So really what I need to do is I need to get these guys producing so I can start sending some stuff this way. I think one of the other reasons things are running low as well is because this guy's turned off. And there's also stuff going over there. Okay, that'll be an even amount in that one, so that one should shut down. Let that one take that. Lock you off. Activate you. Oh, I've got idle hauling drones, have I? Dude, there's chuffing still loads to haul still down here, look. Why don't you go do that? That might be an idea. Let's have a look at pricing. A lot for modular frames. I want the price to drop just a little bit more. I want at least 2 loads, and then at least then all we'll need then is 1 more load, which means we could be sending stuff today. Sure, I bought loads of those nanotubes, didn't I? How many did I buy? I don't really remember. I want to know where they've all gone. Somewhere, apparently. Some of them are there. Have a look, nanotubes. I've still got like 300 in stock somewhere, so not so bad. Ice seems to be accumulating. How's my original ice guy going? Oh, we still got loads of ice to do. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like a lot of orange at the moment is done. I am pumping a lot into this. Blue will go into there. Alright, cross that bridge when we get to it again. There is hauling to be done, so... You're completely out of components. Right, I'm going to turn you off for a little bit. Just because I don't have components up and running yet, which I'm going to. I think I turned off that storage. Yeah, I did. Yeah, and then we can start sending stuff over here as well, so. Right. I think everything is going somewhat to plan. A little bit. I really want to mine the ice here, you know. Give me a little bit of extra slag as well, but I tightly packed that a little bit too much. Let's have a look. What do you want? And you're going to the moon sub. Sorry, but no. Alright. Seems to be on a downward trend, so keep an eye on it. Probably should have bought it now, to be honest with you. Just check in some of these nodes, just because I know some of them will be running low. What do you need? You need smart concrete. There should be enough smart concrete on the ground there for them to go do that for me. How's oxygen doing? Okay. Water's okay. I think we're over a quarter of the way through. 1,487 days remaining. Plates. There we go. There should be enough plates on the ground. Fix those. I think this is slowly starting to back up. Yeah, it is. Slowly, but it's going. Right now, it's just smart concrete, I think, which needs to continuously keep on getting produced. Yeah, I just need you to be repaired. Anybody tending to that yet? I think they got used for other things. Bit more there on the ground for them. I think I've got a bit of a slag problem, to be honest. I don't think I have enough. Get things going. Right. Anything else I can do while I wait? Alright, let's have a look at prices again. Right, screw it, we're gonna do it. 150. I'm gonna do two loads. It's gonna wreck my income, but that's fine. We're way down again, so we need to start building that back up. But there shouldn't be almost right. Once these guys have been offloaded and put into here, let's see how much the price on that has just gone up though. Yeah, just more than doubled. Guys are just going to come and load everything we've got into here. I just want to see this go up. These guys drop so quickly with this amount of bots. I just want to see how many more I need. Because then I'm going to try and get our money back up. Actually, I was going to say we're running a bit low on power, but we're about halfway through a night, so fine. Where are you going? Back to the elevator. Okay, that's going to be... We're going to get us like to 2,000. No. It's not going to just get us to 2,000. So, how many do we need now then? So, do the math, shall we? So, 2,450 is what we need, minus what we've currently got, which is, I'm just I think a couple of rovers just came in and dropped those in. So we've got 1,965. I need 485. No, 2 loads. 250, which is 300. No, actually, no, that's wrong. I need another. This way down, this is eating more than it needs. I'm sure I just brought like 150 of them, and that there should have got me over that amount. I just bought like 300, right? 150, so 150. So that's 200, and then add the 250 together, which is 300, yeah? I'm still bringing some in slowly, look. And I'm not going over here either. I need another, what, 2 loads? That was only going to be about another 1 or so, but nope, another 2 loads, or 3 loads in total. Right, let's see if we can start to make some money. Let's see how much fuel we've got. Nanotubes is increasing nicely. Reductions are a little bit slow, but I'm just checking to see what this is. Seems to be quite fine actually with reductions. We've got a little bit of a backlog here. How much fuel we got? 300. Okay, so 300 and say 320. Couple there coming in off the belt now. Right. See if we can sell some stuff. Oh, hello. Oh. You're going to Earth. 100 of those. That'll wipe out what I've got. Would be a nice chunk of change though. Great. Hopefully I don't need microcircuits. Right. Okay, what else can we sell? You want to go to the moon, can't do that. You want the moon, can't do that. You want to go to the moon, can't do that. Who was it before who wanted a lot? You. You wanted fuel. You want to go to the moon though. You want to go to Earth for 620. I don't have that though. How much do I have? 300. I got half of that. At the top. So I think it's just really from these guys really. Not really that much for fuel. That's a good amount. You want slag. But just that. I wish like I could ask the market, like then like spend some points to get some stuff, or like ask for people's help, and then I'll give them like some research I've maybe got or something like that. That would be nice. 40 though. 600. I say sometimes the best thing though is literally you want the moon. I say the contracts is definitely great to have, but you've just got to have the stuff for it. Not really a good contract. You want the moon though. Things on the moon, I can't deliver right now. I wish I could. I just can't. Right, I think we just stick with this contract for a moment. Fuel's gonna continuously go up. I think I just need more fuel being produced. I could possibly increase fuel production. So we'll make more of it. The only thing is though, is ice would go down. Also, how much are these guys to... fuel factory. Yeah, they cost smart concrete, which we don't have any of. Steel, we've got loads of. Components, I've got a few of. Aluminium, I can. And micro circuits, I could do. I'm debating right now, should I do it or should I not do it? You know what, I'm going to put one more down. Let's put one more fuel factory down. Do that. I can do one. So we're gonna have to put an underground conveyor there and there. Free ice down there. I guess what I'll do is I'll do the output straight into that as well. There you go. But this should hopefully then produce a little bit more fuel. Not that much more, just a little bit more. There we go. We've got a little bit of extra coins as well, which will help. I think definitely having another one of these guys is going to come in useful. So at least then we can sell stuff faster. Like obviously I've put these here so I can add at least 2 more of these guys here and produce more nanotubes if I need to. But if I need to as well, I can always add a little bit extra over here and then do another fuel factory. I think having one is probably more than enough. The only thing I'm not going to have a lot of is smart concrete, which I think we're going to struggle with to get this thing built. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Yeah. I've never actually really come in that close and actually really had a look at like the fuel factories. And the ice as well. Quite chunky ice. Fuel coming out. Uses aluminium and water. But like the aluminium here. Actually, do we see where the ice goes? Not really. Yeah, right, let's see if we can drop off like 22 units of smart concrete. That should be a few. See if those guys there can do that. If I have to, I can always buy some, but 32 units up here. These guys need some plates. This is almost filled up now as well, so that's a good thing. And then once plates start to back up here a bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start shutting down some of these machines. Actually start pumping some over this way to start maybe it's one of these guys off. So now what I'll do, that's already turned off. Cool. Should get everything back up and running. How are these guys doing? Oh, they've got enough actually. Food is going down a bit. Guy's about ready to be harvested. Guy just doesn't have enough slag. I have no idea how we don't have enough slag. Well, we are overproducing stuff down here, so yeah. I'm pretty sure whenever we lose money there is when we bought the people. I think we're paying them. Right. See, we're still getting a bit of a backup of iron, which is okay. Just really need more slag to be produced. I think what I'm going to do eventually, you need a microcircuit to continue. We do have a few of those. These guys are producing. Right. Yeah, the price is right up there still. Also, it hasn't really recovered that much. I was hoping just for like 2 more, but what does this fill up with? What is that? Nanotubes. These guys. Yeah, we've got 7 of 22. One couple there. Hopefully that should help out a little bit. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy a couple. They're fairly cheap. I think what we'll do is we'll just go standard cargo pod, and I'll do full cargo pods, 300 for 15,000. Sure, why not? Should be fine. I just want this guy finished so then we can get some more fuel produced. We're gonna start selling it here soon, so hopefully we'll find maybe a contractor too where we need it. I think with 3 of these it should fill up a lot faster. They should be able to finish this guy. Can actually upgrade these guys. Probably not worth it right now, because then at least I've spent money on it then. We'll bring the smart concrete over. There we go. It just needs a bot now over to come and do its thing. Actually, they should have took out majority of this by now. Not quite there yet. We're about to start to get a backlog here now. We've literally just been putting all of that production into here. I really need to start up production back over here because components are starting to get a little low. I think I'm going to have the two in the middle going. So I need this guy to get one more. Let me just turn the belt off. 3, 4. I need one more. Go that way. This guy's almost done. He's gonna run one more cycle and then that's him done. There we go. Done. One last cycle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is W off, W on. That one run dry. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start sending stuff out this way. I'm filling up this guy. We're almost full up here on plates, so we can reduce the plate production down a little bit. If you're completely out, you can get turned off then. So we can start component production back off. Yeah, run these down to 2 machines, I think is good enough. Right, what else do we need to do? Aluminium seems to be going up, which is fine. How's my little mining expedition over here going? Almost got the titanium deposit open. How much does it cost one of these? I've actually got a few smart concrete in stock at the moment as well. Nice. Looks like it's all gone down here, which is great to see. Means these guys will just be filling up on smart concrete. Keep them going a little bit. Oh crap, I didn't put power over onto this guy. There you go. Why is all my ice dumped here on the floor? Oh, oops. I did this back to front. My bad. This is what happens when you do things quickly. You screw things up. Build that up. Let's just do... get rid of that. There we go. Right, and then let's do this guy. Oops. Why won't that work? wouldn't let me do that there for a second. There you go. That should start flowing, and that should get that up and running at least. I think our batteries are full. Where are they? Over here? They finally got that opened. Cool.
You can't build here.
Guess I just need to demolish that one there.
You can't build here.
Can there though. There we go. Nice straight run. And I just need to get power up over here. There we go. Wasting science points. That's not good. There you go. You can get working on that. And those guys can just build those at their own pace whenever they would like to. And that should give me a little bit more slag coming in. Which is the main thing I'm running low on. Looks like we've got more than enough smart concrete kicking on the belts for a little while, so at least that'll get that going a bit. You see these guys will be just producing these guys at an absolute massive rate. Let's have a look. Price of them still sky high. Hopefully it'll start dropping soon. It hasn't recovered yet though. I was hoping to maybe get this sent off in today's episode, but there we go, we're over 2,000 now. We just need 446,000. Sorry, yeah, 446. Yeah, roughly, I think. Doing math quick in my head. Not working. Right, let's see. How quick are we producing fuel now? Almost got like 500 fuel. Nice. Hopefully the bots will come and tidy up the ice. I want them to, so... There you go. Hopefully they'll come and pick that up, move it back down here, and put it back in here, and then it'll go back on the belts. I hope. Obviously it'll take just a minute to fill up this guy full of ice. Takes quite a bit of ice, so he'll fill up when he can. How's over here going? What do you guys need for this? More smart concrete, eh? Looks like we're back down to drags of smart concrete. What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to disable that for a moment. And dump those. These guys can run with what smart concrete they've got for a little while, so... looks like this is backing up down here now. Right, okay, so what we need to do here then is grid you. Yeah, that was expensive. Hopefully that'll fix that problem. I think it's just the sheer amount of stuff what's getting put onto this at the moment. What I would like to do is I would like to make this one a straight line going straight down here. But that's costly. You're only upgraded to tier 1. I guess that's what's causing me issue then. What are you mining? Titanium. What I need as well. Eventually I'm going to run out of stuff I can mine down here as well, so... Looks like this is going down though. Hopefully spending all that money on that belt fixed the issue. It looks like it's not really mining as much anymore. This guy seems to be fine. It's this guy down here which isn't. It looks like there's more space there on the belt. Okay, so that there should hopefully figure itself out. You, what do you not have enough of? These guys. Yeah, I don't have a lot of them either, so you can get shut down. So we're currently not making any more microprocessors as of now. Not enough power to run. Oh, yep. You're getting power slowly. Looks like they're bringing this guy online here now. There you go. This should all start to light up. All these guys are now lit up. There you go. Looks like you're on. Just very dark up over here. Like these poles haven't really turned on yet. Producing now. Cool. Some more stuff coming in from up there. That's starting to get a little bit busy. It's not really backing up, which is good. Ice seems to nicely be moving up over here. They've got a lot of fuel, right? Can we start selling some of this fuel? Anybody gonna give me a good price for it though? 111 for 300 and that. Okay, so 111 for 365. If anybody else has got a better offer. 142 for 311. That's a better price. You've got one in here which is a lot better. You seem to have a lot of... You want a lot of fuel. Thing is, I need cash like now. I'm thinking I could fulfill that within 3 days. How much do I have though? No, it's low, so I'm gonna have to produce 100 in 3 days. I don't think that one's possible. I thought it was a little bit longer, but no, it's not. Right. I can do this one for nearly the same amount of money. I'm gonna do this one because I know I can do it in the time frame we have, so do that. There you go, have fuel. Oh yeah, I can only do it in like cargo pods. There's so many cargo pods at a time, can't I? I'm just going to fill up these cargo pods to where I know. Probably wise to maybe just buy a bigger one, but and to be fair, with how fast we fill these cargo pods, we're probably saving a little bit of money here. Yeah, I'm probably saving not that much, but just can't get this on. Like right now, the game's paused while we do this, so that's fine. So if I can just get 70, I can get 76, 74. Oh yeah, 75. The more we sell, the easier it is to get 75. Wish there was just a button to, like, say, fill cargo pod. I think we can do this in however many days it's going to take. Obviously, right now, we're just going to keep these bots busy while we do this bit. $30 left. There you go. Right, that's going to be upstairs busy for a little bit. It's going to get busy. See, this hasn't started kicking stuff down here yet, so good there. That's low. That's low. Yeah, things are starting to get low again. Hey, quite happy with the way everything's functioning right now, though. I really want to get rid of this. Can I actually stick a ice thingy in here or not? Or is it just too big? No, it's just too big, ain't it? Yeah, it's just in the way. I could like put it there, but yeah, there's just no way I'm getting regolith out of there. I can always maybe redo some of these belts down here, but as of right now, ooh, these, oh, okay. Yeah, you need that open them back up. Sorry. We're sending these guys off quite rapidly. Oh, this guy like wants it in like 30 days. Yeah, like we've got this perfectly down to a fine art. Like we've got like loads of days to complete that contract. Looks like since I've shut down some of these guys, it's we're not keeping up with the these guys, but I need to turn this production back on. I really do. This production needs to be on and running. I've got like titanium sitting over here as well, and guys aren't picking it up or anything. Actually, that might be why. Not pick up points. Might be a problem. So they can take from that as well if they need to. Is this the same thing I'm having down here where they're just not picking? Yeah, they're not. That's the reason why they're not picking up all those guys off the floor. I've not got the droppy offy bit set up. Got it to where they can take, but they can't drop off. Wish there was a way to manually set all of these as a default. Actually, so they can drop off stuff there. There we go. That might make them now tidy things up for me as well. Can drop stuff off there. Contract completed. Cool. We get a little bit of extra cash. And they can drop off up here as well. Right, that there should now make them start tidying up a little bit. Hopefully. We'll make sure they can do stuff over here as well. Wow, we've got a lot of... Holy crap, we've got a lot of steel. I didn't realize we had that much goddamn steel. I sort of missed that. Yeah, they can take from that one as well if they want to. They can drop off, but they can't take. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. So I think what we could do is we could actually start selling some steel. Is there any contracts where people just want steel? Like, I've got steel to sell. Like, does anybody... Oh, hello. You've got loads of contracts there for a decent amount of money. I don't know if I've got, like... No, yeah, you're the moon. Nope. Sorry. Can't do moon contracts. Yeah, I've got like 100 there, but I need... Does anybody want steel? Is my question. You want a decent amount of steel. Yeah, you want like 4,000. I ain't got 4,000. Does anybody want a little bit less steel? If you just do, you just can have it. Steel seems to be something I can sell at the moment. $400 steel for 20k. Worth it. I might come back to you. 400 steel for 33k. You're more worth it. There you go. That should deplete our thing a little bit. A little bit is better than nothing, I guess. If anybody else wants some steel. If people do want steel for a decent price, I'll sell them it. You don't want that much steel, but a little bit of credits. You know, I've got it to sell, so... Now watch this. The next bloody thing we do is going to be absolutely... Yeah, that there's going to max out my landing pads. So what I'll do is... I won't do any more contracts just because we're maxed out there on the pads. So this gets rid of some steel. We've got nearly 2 containers full. So, right, they should start hopefully tidy up down here. Looks like they've done that. Yeah, contract's fine. Oh crap, I've only got 2 days to do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, you wanted done in loads of days. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're on the land pads first, so you're fine. Plus it won't take that long for these guys to fill up anyway. Right, this guy doesn't have enough material. How's this going? Yeah, it looks like this is now over here to where it's getting backed up. So yeah, that's processing fine. Looks like we're making some components again, slowly. I'm debating, should I kick off 2? I think I kick off 2. So then I've got components coming, type of thing. Like I've still got a lot of these guys on the belts, so that's fine. How are we doing over here for these guys? Okay, we're still producing those quite rapidly. Looks like silicon's recovered. Okay, now there should be 1 contract completed. The contract should then be... There you go. That was the one which was counting down. Managed to do that one in time. How quick is this now going up in fuel? Reasonably. How's ice doing down here? Okay, actually. Obviously, I've got like this one here just to keep these guys going. So then I've got like a little bit of a buffer. I've got 4,000 there. Whatever else we can get is fine. Really, I've got these mostly down for the slag. I think I need some more plates getting dumped off the conveyor. There you go. But there should be enough for those guys to do the jobs up here. So that one's about ready to harvest. That one's not ready. That one's almost ready. That one's almost ready. Research completed. Cool. Which means our trade license is now even better than it was before. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that back in there. Just put that one above that one. No, you need components. Get repaired. Now, power run. I mean, you got all the power in the world. Right, this guy can get turned on as well. These components are now getting produced again at a reasonable rate. I think that might have been the last of our stuff getting taken away. Contract completed. Cool. Still got 9 colonists. I've still got food. Cool. You just don't have enough slag. Like, at all. You know what? I'm going to turn that one off. For a little bit. We are getting nanotubes being produced, so good. Not enough power to run the module. I don't know how we don't have enough power, to be honest with you. All of a sudden. Oh, we have built a few things, haven't we? Right, actually, I think this is a good time to end this one here, because I've just realised how long I've been going on for. So, hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to maybe make a little bit more cash to then get the last few bits for this. Like, well, to be honest with you, we're about like 400 away. A little bit less than 400. So, obviously, we're producing them as we go. We're almost there. Like, literally almost there. Once we've got this going, that guy goes, we just need to get the nanotubes in. Once the nanotubes are in, we get like sort of like a little break for a little bit while both the rovers are traveling, and then we can then see what the next stage is going to be like and figure out what we need to slap into production next. Like it's like emergency production stuff. But yeah, I think we're doing reasonably well. We're making money. We're using contracts to gain money as well. So we're not doing so bad, but we're doing not good is the best way of putting it. So yeah, right. I'm going to end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying it, hit the like button. If not, the dislike button's right next door. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already. And I will see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?